Yo, what's going on? Bye-week time from TCO Studios. I'm Paul Allen, and this is Vikings GamePlan. It's Ron Johnson from Fox 9's Vikings Game Day Live and Vikings Live. Pete Bercich, analyst for the Vikings Radio Network. And here at Twin Cities Orthopedics Performance Center, the teardown of what has been problematic is transpiring to make it better. We, with Vikings Game Plan, are here to focus on the light despite the storm. And that would include outstanding rookie receiver Justin Jefferson. Vikings head coach Mike Zimmer this week had this to say about number 18.
Yeah, he's a really good player. The thing, he loves football. He loves practicing. He loves trying to get better. He's always asking Adam and the coaches about how to do things better. But the most impressive thing to me is the way he goes and gets the football. He's got extremely strong hands and catches the ball in traffic as well as anybody I've seen.
Ron, you played wide receiver at a very high level for the Golden Gophers, one of the greats in the history of the program. When you watch Justin, what are some non-obvious things he does that makes him good?
Well, first off, he catches the ball with his hands. A lot of young receivers early on want a body catch because they're preparing for a hit or they're just not confident in their hands. He's attacking the ball with his hands. Second, his patience. When you look at his stutter goals, you look at his corner routes, you look at his stair stepping on deep overs, he's doing the little things to create space and also not rushing some of those double move routes. And that's getting him open, but also allowing him to have space to catch it. And then we've seen him run after the catch. And then thirdly, his gritty is probably one of the best celebrations I've seen. So it just puts him right up there, with the guys like Joe Horn going to grab a cell phone, Ocho Cinco putting in the Hall of Fame coat. Now we add the gritty to the mix.
And Pete Bercich, you being former special teams stud and linebacker for the Vikings and a coach, I would imagine you prefer meat and potatoes over flash. In fact, we can call it Pete and potatoes. And to get there, you got to have a good running game. Dalvin Cook, as good as it gets.
No, and no question about it. And the thing with Dalvin Cook, Paul, is he makes things happen. You could have contain and defensively, everybody's in their gap. He still has the ability to break a tackle, make a guy miss, move the chains, or even better, light up a scoreboard. The only issue that you get concerned about is maybe you have to put him on a pitch count. I love Dalvin, want to see as much of him as possible, but the coaches need, I think, to be prudent when it comes to when and how long and what he's doing in these games.
And part of the light shining through this 1-5 storm would include the elder statesman. And he has so much youthful exuberance, it's difficult to comprehend Adam Thielen at this stage of his career being a bona fide veteran with this group. But Ron, he has 7 receiving touchdowns, tops in the NFL.
We know he is a great route runner. We know he catches everything, contested catches, all kinds of big plays. But the thing I like about him is consistency, and he's not flashy. The departure of Stephon Diggs, people assumed he might regress, but he's carrying on right where he left off, being one of the best receivers in the NFL.
I love his competitiveness, Paul. No matter what the score, what's going on, Adam Thielen is always going to be a competitor. We know he's a great route runner. That's rubbing off on Justin Jefferson, and I also think it's rubbing off on Irv Smith Jr., whose route tree is growing every single week, and I love what that guy can do in space.